on the channel, we're playing all the hits again with Greatest Hits Series 4 WWE Mattel Elite AJ Styles.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite Greatest Hits Series 4 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got no stranger to the channel, we got good friend of the channel, we got AJ Styles. But for all your AJ Styles needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. That's exactly what I did, is I did go to Ringside Collectibles, picked up Greatest Hits Series 4, a little bit of a re-releases with a twist across the board here. A 4-man set, which is a little different, a little interesting. I'm here for this, though. I like the idea of a little bit smaller Greatest Hits series. I don't need 7 Greatest Hits figures at one time. I think a 4-man set every couple of, I don't know, twice a year, whatever it may be, works a lot better than 7 figures a couple times a year. That's just me, though. Your mileage may vary. But, of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So, without further ado, Old Uncle Alan, as he's known around the house here, but we'll call him AJ for this review. AJ Styles, no stranger to any Mattel line at this point, but we're getting a re-release a little bit here with a twist, like I said, and we'll do some comparisons later on in this video here. Greatest Hits, WWE, AJ Styles, Glamour Shot, Elite, 8 and up on this one. Mark Summers got it all locked down here. He's got all those young kids, the whole neighborhood. He got them all out. He went door to door, knocking on the door, said, "Hi, I'm Mark Summers, TV's Mark Summers from Double Dare and Unwrapped, also a current one-man show on Broadway, and I'm here to tell you we're opening up, down the street, a couple of blocks, we're opening up one of these action figures. It says 8 and up, and I know your kid's 6 years old. You got to get him out of here. Take him to the next town. It's going to be dangerous. It's like fireworks going off is what it is. Thank you, Mark, for your service right there." On the side, AJ Styles, Certified Authentic, WWE Elite, Elite Greatest Hits, a little Glamour Shot action. Then on the back, we got AJ throwing them up right there. Cross-sell down below. We're unboxing every single one of these. We'll do a quick recap at the very end once we get them all unboxed. Tail of the tape, got the blurb. Let's see what AJ Styles is up to today. The 2019 Royal Rumble featured a dream match for the ages when the Phenomenal One challenged for the WWE Championship. Career highlights: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion. From Gainesville, Georgia, 5'11", 218 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Styles Clash. And AJ, where is AJ? He came back for a little bit, feuded with Cody. They had that match over in France, I believe it was. See you later, goodbye. Haven't seen from him since. Haven't heard a word. I don't know where he's up to. He's taking some time off, I guess. Playing some video games, maybe. I'll have to phone him and ask what's going on. There he is in the old plastic prison. Not a lot going on here. Got extra hands, but we do got those McFarlane twist ties locked in at the hands and, of course, the legs. Why wouldn't we just lock them all down everywhere? That's what we got going on here with old AJ. Pop him out. There it is. And there it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Plastic prison. Goodbye. We'll see you later. All right. Extra hands here. You do got the open hands here. He's giving one of those kind of things going on. Then we got the gloved hands. We got the gripping gloved hands going on. The yellow and black attack. Nice neon yellow in here. Looking good. Like a young Sting wearing those mechanics gloves. That's what he's got going on there. But he's praising them. He's praising them up high. He's giving it all going on up there. Head falls right off as I move it just a little bit. We'll get into that here in a second. But AJ, looking interesting. Like I said, feels like we've been here before with a prior version. Was the prior version of this a top picks? I'd have to look it up. I can't even remember at this point. But you can do the nice little AJ thing where you get the gloves together. So you can do that with this one with the power of the double joints and the pinless joints on this one here. Looking very nice, but you do get those classic hands there. Phenomenal is what they are. Same kind of color that we talked about, of course. You do got the little things. I guess it is technically part of the gloves here, but they are a separate piece around the wrist, so be careful when removing the hands. You might lose those if you're not careful. He does got the phenomenal elbow down here on the right. You got a little painted on wristband, or I should say forearm band over here. You got the vest, got the shirt, you got those very neonish yellow tights going on. AJ on the side, you got the black racing stripe, got some black knee pads going on. Phenomenal one, kickers and boots down here looking very, very nice. The head sculpt is new. Well, not necessarily new, but different from the one we got on the first release of this. So once again, giving those longtime collectors a little bit of something to fuss over. And it's all about the fuss at the end of the day. It is a different head on this one. So I do like that. I do appreciate that. One thing I will say, I've never been a fan on the first release, nor this release here. When you got the Polly Pocket shirt underneath and then a vest over the top of that, that's a lot of work right there. And it makes him look like he's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in a lot of ways. A little too thick. I would go one or the other. Polly Pocket, maybe the other one be soft goods, or just go with one or the other as a whole. I don't know. You guys tell me what you would do, but a little too bubbly in the chest here for me for my AJ Styles. And it's so bubbly, in fact, the head doesn't even sit right, so the head comes off very easily. Barely even stays on the body. You can just basically pull it off. It just doesn't have enough room to get settled in with all that extra plastic over the top. But of course, there can be only one AJ Styles on the shirt underneath. Then you got the nice vest over the top on here as well. Very interesting. You got the two holes on the top of the vest. That is, of course, for the hood that would go on there. He does not come with the hood, so it's a little unsightly with that vest there. And to me, I'm probably going to make this one a little bit more different than the last one. You give them different hands. You put one with the vest on, one with the vest off. They have different heads. You try to make it as different as you possibly can. That's always my pro tip I always talk about in these unboxings, of course. Arms all the way around for us, bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows, hits continue, hands back and forth, side to side, hands removable, ab crunch, really locked down on the side there, but it is there. Waist articulation, head we already went over a little bit there, it is removable. And those big old AJ style splits right there, he's ready to go. Legs do go up, thigh cut, double jointed knees, are they pinless? Oh yeah, they're pinless knees, boot cut, ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down, the usual Mattel Elite articulation that we're seeing in 2024, right here with old AJ Styles, and he does fit. Does he fit on a Mattel ringside stand? What do you know? Use discount code Kyle. Save 10% at Ringside Collectibles. He fits right there. Fits right there. So a very good passable AJ Styles. Some improvements here. Some head scratchers here. A little of this, a little of that, and maybe a dash of the other is what we got with this AJ. But we did get a previous version here. Like I said, the old version, you got the pin joints on this one. You, of course, also have the different hairdo, different head on here. A little bit more smiling, a little bit more happy, a little bit more grizzled veteran on the head on this one. But it is different. It makes it feel a little bit like a different figure. And like I said, you take the jacket off, you do some mixing and matching, you can make these feel almost like two separate figures. Maybe you have one just totally bare-chested. You got to choose your own adventure at the end of the day, as we always do say. But looking good, AJ Styles. Different shirt, too, underneath. That's another point of difference there. So you get a little different shirt underneath there. So very interesting. And then on the back, the hits continue, or they keep on changing. On the back of the old one, you get a little bit more color detail, and you also get his logo on the back of the jacket. You do not get it with this one. So definitely prefer the first jacket over the second one. Any other differences poking out at me here? It doesn't really look like it. But definitely a different shirt, different vest, at least as far as the colors go on that one. So definitely some differences. Not quite a straight up re-release. Enough to be dangerous. That's what we'll say about old AJ Styles here. But are you going to pick up this AJ Styles? You're going to pass on it? You passing on all the greatest hits? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for AJ Styles' greatest hits, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.